Sabbath greetings. Welcome back to the channel. Today, or not today, but this week, got another hands-on video for you. Normally I don't do two hands-on videos 2 weeks in a row, but I just didn't have the time to sit down and edit a video this week. But this video won't be no slouchy video though. Between the double barrel meat hook doom bookends are all original Ambassador College publications. The research department, their press, and it all didn't come in one bundle like the last one did. This has been a bunch of purchases, but I thought, well, since I'm collecting original Armstrong, why not the Ambassador College research department? And those who were faithful under him, they turned apostate when he died. But anyways, let's start with these big ones. We got these four that are like the size of magazines. We got A Theory for the Birds. I have looked at this and downloaded the PDF from the Worldwide Library, or I should say the Herbert Armstrong Library. Same for this one, Whale of a Tale and Fishy Stories. As I normally do, let me show you the copyright page on all of them. Alright, so we got The Theory for the Birds. We got 68 Ambassador College. Alright, and then we got this one. And again, if you'd like these, you can download the PDF version for free. Look at the link in the description box below. 1971 Ambassador College. A Whale of a Tale. Nope, it ain't on that one. It's right here. Copyright 1968 Ambassador College. In great condition, too. And then this one is our Awesome Universe. This is a cool one because it uses a lot of space photographs. 1973 Ambassador College. This one's cool because, like I say, it's got big full color pictures and it's in great quality for being as old as it is. So yeah, thankfully when I'm buying these things, it's not just trash, they're beautifully preserved. Speaking of which, I just received in the mailbox the 50th anniversary edition of The Plain Truth magazine from 1984, and it's still in plastic. So I just kept it in the plastic. But these are all booklets that were written under what's called the Ambassador College Research Department. So I guess I'll start from this side and go here. I'm currently reading through this book. It has 3 chapters, or actually I got 3 chapters left to go in it. I was going to do a book review of this, but I didn't read the whole book. So rather than pretend I read the whole book and that'd be lying and deceiving you, I still got 3 chapters to go, and I will most likely do a book report on this. So I'll talk about this one at the very end of the video. But most of these I haven't even read through. I've just thought, again, why not collect the originals? This one, the New Feminism. Have women really had their rights? Or did they have them all along and give them away? So, where we go? Right here, copyright, and for a year. There we go. Not copyright 1970 Ambassador College. And again, it was written by what was called the Ambassador College Research Department. Ambassador College, for anyone who doesn't know, was a college that originally, the headquarters, or I should say the main campus was in Pasadena, California. And then when the Worldwide Church of God under Mr. Armstrong got bigger, they had a second campus in Big Sandy, Texas. And then later a third campus in Bricketwood, England. This is Come Help Humanity. And let's look for that year it was printed. You can tell, here we go. 1976 Worldwide Church of God. So it basically describes the beginning of what's called the Radio Church of God, then to become the Worldwide Church of God. Kind of like a mini autobiography, I guess you could say, Herbert Armstrong and the work God did through him in his life. Good condition. I haven't read it. This one, Our Polluted Planet. When I first got it, the cover wasn't even attached, so I kind of did what I did to preserve it. But other than that, everything else is intact. Other than it looks like it down at the bottom here got wet or someone spilled something. Alright, 1968 Ambassador College, all rights reserved. And I haven't read this one yet either, so I can't say what it's about. Crime. I actually have a duplicate of this. Where's the other one? I think yep, see? Because I got a package, so rather than review the same book twice, I'll set the second. Well, let's see if they match up. I haven't even looked yet. First one, right there, 1968, Worldwide Church of God. How about this one? You match up? 1968 Ambassador College. Does that say something different? Ambassador College. No, it's the same. What's different, what's weird though, there's the interesting thing, is that this one, there is something different. Says it on the very opening cover. 1968 Ambassador College, whereas this one is not on the opening cover. It's not even here or here. It's on this page. 1968 Ambassador College with the logo. Haven't read it, don't know what it's about, other than the cover. Are we in the last days? Like I say, I have fun collecting these original books. 1973 Ambassador College, all rights reserved. And is that hand? Even still got the original flyers to send in for books. Speaking of that funny story, I gave my duplicate of the Book of Revelation Unveiled at Last to my mom, and she ended up ripping the thing off, the request packet, and mailing in for a book, 30 years after it went out of print. And I shouldn't say happened, I got a duplicate of that book. So that shows how God works. A book can be out of print for 30 years. You in faith fill out a thing and write in for it and you get it. Hippies, Hypocrisy, and Happiness. There's the Ambassador College logo. Alright, now let's look for that copyright here. Here we go. Copyright 1968 by Ambassador College. And it was written by Ambassador College Research Department. Good condition. Next, The Truth About Earthquakes. Ambassador College publication, 1965, and by Ambassador College. So most of these have been from the 60s, it seems. Okay, this is a booklet that I think it actually lists the author in the beginning. George, there he goes. George Ritter. He wrote an individual book on each of the 4 horsemen. Again, you can all get them on the Herbert Armstrong library page, but I seen this one and got it without hesitation. So it specifically zooms in on the second horseman, War. And I would like to do a video on the 4 horsemen upcoming. New facts about marijuana. That's self-explanatory what that one's about. Oh, I didn't check the year. I don't think I checked the year on this one either. Well, I checked it when I got it, but I'm talking on the video. 1975 Worldwide Church of God. Look forward to reading through that one. New facts about marijuana. It looks like this one had a thing spilled on it. That's probably why it was cheaper than the other one. 1970, Ambassador College. Alright, now this one, 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. This one talks about all 4 in one booklet. I think I read this through a while ago, but it's been a while. The Ambassador College Department of Theology. So it doesn't, here we go. There's the year though. 1973 Ambassador College. Next, we have the 10 Commandments. I think this came in that 32 booklet bundle. It wasn't written by Herbert Armstrong, but it was 1972. It was written by Ambassador College, those who studied under him. Alright, managing your personal finances. Same thing for this booklet. I believe this came with the 32 booklet bundle. Just to show you 1972. Alright, this one and this one, actually in this book too. Is that the other one? Let me double check. Yeah, as far as I know, these three booklets I should say, were written by Herbert Armstrong's son, Gardner Ted. Do you have an immortal soul? Yeah, look, right there, by Gardner Ted Armstrong. He, before he began being kicked out of the Worldwide Church of God, while he was under his father studying, he put out some decent material. Like, he wrote half of the book of, here's the copyright page, 1975 Worldwide Church of God. He wrote half of the book, Did God Create a Devil? And I thought it was pretty good. The Plain Truth About Child Rearing. This book looks new. I mean, the spine ain't even bent at all like anyone ever read it. Alright, let's see that copyright page. By Gardner Ted Armstrong. Alright, and there we go. 1970 Ambassador College. And then this is The Real Jesus. Ambassador College publication. That's not the year. By Gardner Ted Armstrong. 1972 Ambassador College. And it even has the original mail-in thing. I mean, I like seeing those originals in there. It's, I don't know. Like I say, new hobbies collecting the originals. Okay, so then this bundle, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then my duplicate of the crime booklet came in a bundle, and they came from Pasadena. The guy who sold them came from Pasadena, and that's where the headquarters campus of Ambassador College was. This is, you can tell it's an older booklet because it's higher quality. Has like a vinyl kind of cover on it, and even the pages feel kind of, I don't know, vinylish. But there's the year, 1969. That was an example of the landscaping and architecture done at the Ambassador College. The campus was always on the top list of beautiful campuses, because Mr. Armstrong always said how that the physical setting should reflect the spiritual setting of the students. And you can see how it's full color pages, really high quality. Haven't read it through. This one isn't even on the Herbert Armstrong library. I managed to get my hands on a few booklets that aren't even on that library. So that's cool too. So that came, Managing Your Personal Finances. Alright, by Paul W. Kroll, if I say that, and the Ambassador College Research Department. 1970 Ambassador College. Alright. The 7 Laws of Radiant Health by Roderick C. Meredith. Ambassador College Press. 1973 Ambassador College. With the logo. This is the, I don't know if you'd say the ironic thing behind it, but all of Mr. Armstrong's booklets says this. This booklet is not to be sold. It is a free educational service in the public interest, published by the Ambassador College Department of Theology. Yet they're sold on eBay and wherever. But the scripture says, buy the truth and sell it not. Alright, now this book and this book, and I got another one coming on the way, written by the same author. His full name is David John Hill, and the one coming is How to Study the Bible. It looks just like this one, except it says How to Study the Bible. But this book, read the book. It's a companion book to the other booklet he wrote that's on the way, 1973, Ambassador College. Yeah, there's his full name, David John Hill. he wrote this one and that, and this is the booklet I'm reading through, A Tale of Two Prophets. Let me show you the copyright and I'll briefly describe what it's talking about. 1978 Worldwide Church of God. So, The Tale of Two Prophets, it talks about Moses, and then it talks about Jesus, on the other hand. If you look at the chapters, I've read to, where am I at? I think I'm at chapter 5 now. So I've read the first 4 chapters. The first chapter, Moses, the friend of God, describes how Moses talked to God face to face as a friend, on how, what can I say? This book does a really good job of destroying no law churches teach that there's Moses. That was God's law, stern, you break the law, you die. He would stone you. You got stoned. And then there's Jesus, who was grace. And he forgave the sin. He didn't stone him. So it was one extreme or the other. And they'll quote, I believe it's John chapter 1:17, that through Moses came the law, but grace came by Jesus Christ. So they'll claim, they basically say you got to pick one extreme or the other. Either law, where you're a strict letter keeper to the law, or grace, where you get away with everything and it all supposedly falls under grace, when it actually talks about both law and grace, because this booklet drives home how the God of the Old Testament, if you didn't know, is the one who later became Jesus Christ. So with that teaching of Moses is all law and, no forgiveness, and Jesus is all grace and nothing but forgiveness, well, remember, Jesus of the New Testament was the God of the Old Testament. And remember, it was the God of the Old Testament who, he said to Moses, leave me alone, that my anger may wax hot against Israel, and I blot them out from the earth. And Moses, he would raise up a new nation from Moses. So see, it was God who was going to blot out Israel, and then Moses is the one who appealed for mercy on the behalf of the people of Israel for God not to wipe them out. So see, the rules are backwards, because that's a wrong teaching. And that's what I've got so far out of this booklet. So I enjoy showing off these books, not for so much look what I got, but to go from reading the original or the PDFs of these same booklets for years and years and printing them out and actually having them in print, but just on regular paper, but to actually have them, like I have a whole shelf on my bookshelf downstairs now about original literature printed during the Philadelphia era from 1933 to 1985. So that concludes this hands-on video, just showing the collection of originals that were written by the Ambassador College under Mr. Armstrong. And again, always good news, got duplicates, so it looks like another person is getting blessed with original booklets. So thank you for watching. Happy Sabbath day. Stay strong.